Is anyone out there?
It's me. I can barely hear you through that old radio.
Yeah, I can't believe this is the only piece of technology that I could find to communicate with people, but I'm glad that your shelter, your bunker shelter, has Wi-Fi.
Yeah, very lucky we found that modem.
Yeah, the modem, one of the
Had
last.
to deal with the NBN though.
Had to deal with the end. God,
That's hard to set
one
up.
One of the few
Almost gave up.
Almost gave up.
Yeah.
One of the few companies left after the end times. Yep. So welcome to Before Extinction, the podcast for artists by artists right before the end of the world. Today's guest is musician and maestro Omar Rihani.
Musician and maestro.
Since all of the other
Pleasure to be
musicians, since all of the other musicians died, I'm assuming it's a sort of you take their place thing. And now you are de facto, by consolation, the best musician left.
Well, you know, it's like how if you kill Lady Gaga, you become the new Lady Gaga. In a way, I am every single musician ever.
Oh, you're every woman.
I'm every woman. I'm Beyonce, specifically. David Bowie. He's in there somewhere.
He came back just to die again to your arms. So, Omar, tell us who you are, what you do, and what you might be known for. I heard recently that you've been in quite a couple of bands.
I have been in quite a couple of bands. My name's Omar, yeah, that's correct. I can confirm that part. What you might know me for, I've produced for a few small artists. I am a music student as well as being in the music scene. Written for a few video games. What else have I done? Yeah, I am in a few bands.
Yeah, what bands are you in?
Well, I'm in a couple of selfish bands. One being the Omar Rihani trio. we are a jazz trio. Another one is just my personal band for
Do you have a name?
indie music. No, it's just
Not yet.
The Omar Rihani band.
The Omar Rihani band, damn. And you play alongside Omar Rihani?
I do actually. Well, I kind of. Yep, that's exactly it.
Yeah.
I play alongside Omar Rihani.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's Static, a new experimental rock band.
How is it experimental?
It's experimental in the sense that it doesn't sound very good.
Gotcha.
A lot of the time.
Okay.
So, we really play into the fact that music doesn't have to sound good.
No,
And it can sound bad. You're allowed to make music sound bad. And then I also play guitar for Eden Borry at the moment.
And not just guitar, you play a bunch of instruments.
I do play a bunch of instruments.
What do you do in brass?
On brass, I don't know if you can count it as brass, but I play saxophone.
What do you do in wind? Reed instruments.
Reed instruments. I guess still saxophone. I've played clarinet. Free reed. I've done harmonica and such.
Harmonica.
That is technically a reed instrument. But I haven't played like an oboe or a clarinet. Well, I have played clarinet, but it's not like something that I consistently do.
No.
Mostly
strings. Mostly
strings
You
and percussion.
dabble with keys.
Yeah, I dabble with keys. I play organ now. Call myself an organist.
You got the organ?
Dabble with keys. I play guitar, bass. I've played cello. Wow, I have played double bass as well. Drums. Yeah.
Do you have a least favorite instrument?
For me, keys.
Keys.
You don't
like the keys.
It just doesn't feel intuitive to me because I come from a guitar background where everything is like. It's about shapes. It's about like the relationship between what you're playing.
Mm-hmm.
Where keys is very much, it's about the actual notes you're playing. And it just kind of doesn't mesh with my style of thinking about music.
You can't really augment, you can't like a on a piano unless you dug into the piano with your bare hands.
True.
Well, that leads me to my next question.
Mm-hmm.
What is the musical instrument of the apocalypse? The Christians think it's going to be horns, specifically 7 of them. I think.
I reckon it's the jaw harp.
The jaw harp. Oh, it's a one little bit of metal that you just put in your mouth and then you flick it.
You flick it and it
You
goes
flick
like.
it.
That's you change the shape of your mouth and it makes different.
The music of the apocalypse. I suppose there's not going to be many instruments left, so it's going to be whatever you can just
That or that one bass-like thing that the Primus guy plays, and he hits it.
Is it the 2 strings?
I think it's 1 string.
It's just one string.
Let me look this up quickly.
Hey, can we pull this up real quick? Actually, for you viewers at home, I might, with his permission, pull up a clip of Omar's music now. Was the last recording we could find of Omar's stuff since the Great Reckoning.
Yeah, it's been a dark time.
Did you find the answer?
I did not.
You did not.
I looked it up. They definitely play it. I just don't know. I think Primus bass thing is not the right thing to look up.
You realise that the Wi-Fi's out since the apocalypse. You looked it up, looked at your phone. It was cracked, bloodied. Yeah.
So if you thought the NBN was slow before the apocalypse, just wait a couple of years.
Well, so, coming back down to the real world.
Yeah.
You are studying at the Con.
I am.
Prestigious university. It's the Sydney University of the Conservation of Music? Conservatorium of Music. Conservatorium of Music. Yeah. My question is, what's it like, and how does studying in such a prestigious university compare with the direction you want to go with your work?
So... kind of 2 bits here. What's it like studying there? I really like it. I think the Con is a great place to be, mainly because I'm surrounded with such fantastic talent. You know, people who are really doing interesting things, people who are pushing the boundaries of music and really, you know, getting out there. And I've got all these fantastic connections from having done that, from having been there in the first place.
So is your version of like the lame student, the student lagging behind, like? Oh God, I've only got 1 album out. Oh, I'm really lagging. I hate music. I only play 6 instruments. Is that...
Kind of, yeah. I don't know anyone who only plays 1 instrument who goes to the Con. I think I only know people who do two minimum.
So they're all indecisive.
All indecisive, yeah. None of them can pick a lane. As to how it relates to what I want to do, I think it's more the process of making. The fact that it just keeps me making things. I'm doing a composition degree specifically, and I've got to constantly turn around new pieces of music in like 1 or 2 weeks.
Oh, God.
It's quite demanding in that way. But that aspect of learning how to hone my creativity into something more of a consistent working practice is my biggest takeaway into the music career.
Okay, well, this next question is going to hit hard to home.
Okay.
So prepare to get emotional.
Ready.
What would you name your pet zombie? If I can ask.
If it was to be quite small,
you're walking on the
perhaps the
street.
size that it could fit on a chicken.
The size it could fit. Oh, okay. Yeah. Some sort of infant
some
size.
sort of chicken jockey.
Wow.
Of sorts.
Gosh, a chicken jockey?
A chicken jockey.
Do you want to say that louder for the people in the back?
Chicken jockey.
I'm so glad that this podcast won't be dated by anything. Won't be dated by anything. Any references that will die in maybe 2 weeks after the movie's released.
It's fine now.
So you're walking.
That movie was the beginning of the end.
So
we all know how that went.
We know. Yeah. I mean, it was prophetic. We all remember when Jack Black walked the red carpet with a solemn look on his face. And when the paparazzi said "Oh, Mr. Black, can you tell us about the movie?" He just turned to everyone and said a date. Like, he just turned and said, March 9th, 2028. And, like, that was it. He cried. I remember him crying. I'd pull up the clip, but all screens have been shattered.
Off the books, that was really scary, because that's the exact date that I was going to say.
Really?
Really? When you said March 9th, 2028, I kind of...
Gosh.
I was taken aback, because that's what I was thinking. I was going to say March 9th, 2028.
Chicken jockey.
Chicken jockey!
Okay. So, another political question.
Okay.
Due to the shortening video lengths of social media posts and the subsequent shortening of people's attention spans, there is a rumor going around that music itself is being ruined, becoming dependent on hooks and catchiness in order to attract as many viewers as quick as possible. Do you agree? Why not, if you don't?
Now, I've got some strong opinions about this, so I'm
Got some
glad
strong
you're asking
opinions.
this question.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think music is necessarily being ruined, per se.
Mhm.
I think there are, just as, you have this TikTokification of music, where music is being boiled down into the focus of a very specific beat, or a specific beat in the song that can be taken out of context and recontextualized into essentially a trend. That's the songs that blow up, the songs that have something that's silly out of context, or have like a very specific part of the song that can be used over and over again in different contexts, and the whole point of that song is leading to that hook. I think we saw that for a little while. It's kind of diminishing, but I think what's come with that trend, or that just we have this kind of large space to discover music, is that you really don't have an excuse to not like music anymore.
Because it's everywhere. It's in your face.
Not because it's everywhere, because there's this
Such a range.
amazing choice that you have that's so easily accessible now that it's like, oh, I don't really listen to music's getting really bad these days.
There's not enough country. It's too young. It's too poppy.
Yeah, you have a near infinite selection of music to choose from, and at that, there's probably someone somewhere that's making the music that would cater exactly to your desires. So while it's a good thing,
The playlist
In
of
that way.
Alexandria.
exactly. While it's a bad thing in the way that popular music is going towards that trend, I wouldn't even say it's bad. It's just different. It's just new. It's just TikTokification. Who are we to place objective value on music, of all things? That being said, I do think there is another unforeseen consequence of this whole thing, and it's that nowadays, to be a musician or an artist of any sorts in the modern day,
You have to be
you
an
have to be an
influencer.
influencer.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you have no choice but to be an influencer.
You
if
can't
wanna
be
an
some
artist.
sort of bumpkin on the road, just sort of like, lately, this is my little sad song on my harmonica. You have to be, hello, I'm Sad Song Harmonica 2022.
Yeah.
Is this the next song of the Country Bum Summer?
Yeah, it's honestly kind of it's kind of sad, because your integrity of being an artist is overshadowed by having to be this public figure, which oftentimes goes against the nature of the art itself.
Yeah.
And there are two ways: either you're kind of already established as a musician, you have this pedestal to start from, where you can now be mysterious. But even at that, musicians are no longer defined in terms of popularity by how
good
many
their music
sales their
is.
music has. Well, not how good, because you
Oh, yeah,
can't really
that's-
qualify how good music is. It's just how many people like it.
But generally, Bohemian Rhapsody, fantastic. Imagine Dragons Thunder, terrible.
I really don't like Imagine Dragons Thunder.
I haven't met a person who does.
I've met people who do. I've met people who really like Imagine Dragons Thunder.
Seriously?
Yeah, people who like. I remember carpooling with people. And everyone's like, oh, I love this song.
Please, can you
Love
please
this
play
song.
Thunder? I like the part where he says, Thunder, thunder, oh, that really does just jammy my vibes.
I think there's worse music. There's worse music than Imagine
Picture
Dragons
this.
Thunder. Okay.
You're walking down the aisle.
Okay.
There she is.
Right.
Her dress is capturing all the light, and it's like re-reflecting it over the room, these beautiful diamond sparkles, the face of your family smiling at you. This is the moment. Thunder, oh, thunder.
Yeah, but imagine you're walking down the road, right? And what comes on?
Yeah.
Hot to Go.
Uh-huh.
I think that'd be just as inappropriate.
Yeah, true. Actually, when you wake up next to him in the middle of the night.
I think it's all like, and I love Hop to Go. I love Chappel Roan actually.
Very good.
Although her new song was pretty naff in my opinion.
Yeah.
Look, it's all subjective.
Her new
It's all
song,
so
Chappel Roan of the
subjective.
Wastelands.
Yeah, Chappel Roan of the Wastelands.
Chappel Roan of the Wastelands, where she Chappel on the road.
Yeah.
Chappel Road.
Chappel Road.
She's on
Chappell Roan.
Chappell
on
Roan on the
Chappell
road.
Road.
I liked
The
her new
Chappell
song.
Road.
I liked her new song. I called my baby zombie sexy,
Mm.
and it goes something a little like this.
Now let's hear it.
Okay, from memory.
Oh, of course.
And then I had a zombie, but I don't think he's sexy. She was known for a smooth jazz.
Yeah.
But I had a zombie. I made him pretty. He will be the one to take my heart. Just a shame when I met him, he was dead inside from the start. That was good. That was it.
That's the
Yeah,
end of the
that's
song,
really
yeah.
good.
Yeah. It's exactly how.
But I liked her earlier stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Coming up to 20 minutes soon. 2 questions left.
Yep.
We have, during a meteor shower,
Mm-hmm.
would you rather be on top of the Blue Mountains, which, by the way, is 1,112 meters high,
Sure.
or underneath a Bunnings?
Underneath the Bunnings.
Yes.
So like in the
Like,
basement.
in the basement.
In the Bunnings basement.
Yeah. So you've got a few levels before a meteorite would hit you, hypothetically.
So the meteor shower is coming towards us. Hypothetically, right?
Yes.
Would I rather be on the Blue Mountains?
Yes. On top of the Blue Mountain, very tippy top.
I don't see how that helps you.
You could see the view.
You see the view and then
Yes.
die.
Easier to dodge.
It is easier. That's
Because
that's true.
underneath the Bunnings...
If they're like pretty small meteors,
Yes.
then you could probably dodge it.
Here's
right?
here's my thinking. If you're on the Blue Mountains and it's a
Sure.
big meteor,
Right.
you know, okay, well, luckily, from my vantage point, I know I can quickly head in that direction because there's no meteors in that direction and there's a big one on top of me. If you're in Bunnings, you don't have that liberty, but you do have the protection of a Bunnings. Plus, the snags, if they're still there in the aftermath.
You know, I think if a meteor hit Bunnings, I don't think you're safe.
No?
I'll be honest.
Most
If it's like
meteors-
a Bunnings-sized meteor
If it's a
heading towards
Bunnings-sized
Bunnings,
meteor,
I think the
who
Bunnings
would
and
win?
the basement are gone.
But the thing is, you can't rebuild on top of the Blue Mountains, but you could rebuild the Bunnings because all the material you need's right there. You've got the power drills. You've got the power.
You have the power.
You have the power.
But what if they're all destroyed in the Bunnings strike? The Great Bunnings
God, the
Strike.
great Bunnings strike of 2026,
2026.
May 8th.
Hey,
May 8th. That is a good point. That is a good point. You could always just go to the greenhouse section, grow a tree, cut it
okay,
down,
okay.
turn that into an
Cut
axe.
it down with what?
Ah, you got me there. You got
Yeah.
because you can't make an axe if you don't have an axe.
Yeah.
God, it makes you think. When did they find the first axe? You know, to start all of it,
I mean,
to really kick
Yeah.
us off. That and the invention of fire.
mm,
So finally, actually, you're working on an album at the moment.
I am working on
You're
an album
working
at
on
the
that.
moment.
Number 1, how is that going? Number 2, what are some challenges you've encountered working on an album that you haven't been prepared for? By university, by the morals of others, by prophetic vision? What have you been not prepared for making an album?
Okay. I see. I guess. Yeah, it's been going pretty well. Album is done. It's in the production phase now, so
So you just gotta make it. You gotta play it.
I'm more or less. Well, most of it's recorded. I've just got to fix it. I'm doing it all myself. I think that's a big difference to how most people make an album. I'm doing everything myself. I'm playing everything. I'm recording everything.
Mhm.
Being my own sound engineer. And I'm also producing everything. And I might outsource mixing. That's
Gotcha.
probably the only thing I'll outsource.
Why mixing?
Because I'm just not a very good mixer. But I know people who are mixers and masterers, and they can help me with that. Unforeseen challenges that nothing's prepared me for. There have definitely been challenges, probably ones I should have seen coming, opposed to that. I just think when you're not receiving any financial benefit from something like this, and you're really investing your own time, your own money, it can drag out a lot more than you expect.
When did you originally have this all planned to get done? Then you're saying it's been dragged done.
I had to plan to have it done last month.
Wow.
So, well, I guess this month in March was when I had originally planned to get it done, and it's not really near the.
You've got today.
I've got today.
The 31st
it's not
of
gonna
March.
happen. It's not going to happen. I'm going to give myself another year. I'm going to add another year.
Another
to
year.
get this done.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the time I think it takes. And honestly, I'm still revising songs. This is why I'm so grateful to the university, forcing me to push out lots of music. Because
at least you're making
the
something.
revisions I'd be making, songs would be done for another 10 years. And
if it
probably
wasn't
after I release them, I'm going to be like, damn, I should have changed that.
Mm-hmm.
Or, damn, I should have added that. I'm notorious for making 6 or 7 or 8 revisions to songs, complete lyrical reworks. There are songs on there where the lyrics have gone through 3 iterations of being just completely different.
Gosh.
Sometimes even about different things. I'm like, this idea is actually more fitting to this, and I'll just change it all.
What if this, slow waltz song about a terrible breakup was actually
the song of the summer?
The song of the summer. And had, I don't know, something related with storms, possibly the sound that they make.
What if it wasn't a waltz?
What if it wasn't a waltz?
What if it was like a
The lyrics coming to me already. First word, thunder.
Thunder.
Second word, thunder. Third word, thunder. Lightning.
Before the thunder.
Before the thunder.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you're speaking my language.
Now I see it.
Now
Now
you're
I
on
see it.
board. Now you see the vision.
So,
Okay.
speaking of visions.
Yep.
Final question. What advice would you give yourself from the start of this year? So a year younger.
Okay.
Either concerning your work or the apocalypse.
It's a big choice. Either concerning my work or the apocalypse.
You could either say hey, you need to take a little bit more time for yourself, or you could say, don't go near the Bunnings. The Bunnings is where it starts. It's not just meteorites, it's then swarms. The 7 throat harmonicas play. Is that what it's called? Is that the one?
Jaw harps.
Jaw harps, as predicted in the Bible. The 7 jaw harps play. The locusts come down. Where from? The meteorites.
Yeah,
space locusts.
Crack open like giant eggs.
They crack open like giant
Fill
eggs. Fill the sky with locusts. First person they go for, Chappel Roan. She fights them off. They go for Imagine Dragons.
Yeah. I think probably the biggest thing is don't skimp on the mustard. I know it seems like something
Don't
that's not
skimp
going to be
on the mustard.
It's not going to be essential in the apocalypse.
Oh.
Like in your bunker, you're like, why would I need mustard?
Yeah.
Perishable. I think we've seen in the
We've
past
seen
couple
in
of
the
months
past.
that
Oh
we all
my
wish we
God.
had a bit more mustard.
Oh my
You
god.
know?
Yeah. I didn't realize now how useful it comes in handy.
Yeah.
I've had to block up so many wounds,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I could have probably saved.
And after that big toxic mutation,
And the toxic mutation.
we can use it in ways we'd never expect.
It's crazy.
It's really crazy.
Yeah.
So I just say don't overlook mustard.
Do you wish that you included more mustard in your album?
I think so too. I think
You hold yourself to the start
just a
of this
little
year.
bit on the record.
A little bit on the
afterwards. I think it
records.
would have added a skringle
It
that I
would've
couldn't have
had
gotten
this-
otherwise. Yeah.
Wow. Thank you very much. I can hear sort of the distant banging of the door to your shelter. Yeah, so zombie problem, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Old chicken jockey decided he changed sides.
Well, thank you very much. Have a nice rest of the life. Maybe the next 10 minutes. Thank you for
Yeah.
coming along. Oh, is there anything you'd like to plug before you die?
Follow me on Instagram, please. Omar.jasper.Rihani. Rihani. Follow my band Static at static.syd, Sydney. And give me as much money as you can.
To afford the mustard.
To afford the mustard.
Yeah. Actually, can you just give me mustard?
Yeah.
I'll
I
take
think
it.
I'd prefer mustard.
Yeah.
In bags. Plastic bags.
I
if
miss
possible.
my family. This could have been prevented with the mustard. Oh, thank you!
Thank you.
Hello, and thank you for listening to the first episode, the big debut of the Before Extinction podcast. I've been your host, Joseph Davey. As you can tell, this podcast was recorded quite a while ago, and with not great technology, as I had to quickly run from a pack of feral ghouls and could really only use what I had in a rusted shed. So please support the podcast. I swear I will find some better loot. I'm about to go and raid an abandoned church. And stick around, because we've got some great things in stock. And hopefully a little less fire.